fellow sea dogs and landlubbers. I'm your host, Paul Baldwin. On today's second leg of our journey, we are going to discuss maritime trade and offshore exploration. Do please note these interesting facts at your leisure. Please enjoy and appreciate the following this oil rendering done in 1876 of the Marion packing plant. You should see ships unloading and all kinds of activity. Notice the fine detail. This packing plant was used mainly to slaughter cattle for their hides and tallow. The lack of refrigeration and other methods of preserving the meat was inadequate at the time, so lots of this meat just simply went bad. They say the stench in the area was awful. There was a landfill dump in the Fulton Rockport area where most of this meat was being disposed of. Yes, this is a wonderful painting. So much detail, so much activity. Do read about the Marion packing plant. Very interesting. Lots of information. Please admire this fully rigged ship, Sam Houston. It's constructed for Captain Fred Smith. It was a cargo ship. It has a beautiful level of detail. Notice all the fine rigging. And there were steamboats in the area too. These used for cotton trade. Well, not just ships as a seaworthy ships, but steamboats used all along the deltas, along the river and the Trinity River. These are lovely ships. This is an old craning block. These craning blocks were used to turn a ship on its side in order to access its side to scrape off the barnacles. This is very, very sturdy, and it's very, very strong in order to provide all the leverage you need. And here we have a raw bale of cotton. This bale is getting ready to be sent off to the cotton gin for further process. This was a common schooner used as a workboat, fishing boat in the area in the 1880s. And this is a replica of an 1851 Colt naval officer's revolver. It does look like something used in a Western movie. However, this was mainly used by naval officers.
In addition to 600 barrels of flour and other foodstuffs, they found ammunition and supplies intended for the reinforcement operation. Were desperately short of food.
And it's interesting to note, the Republic of Texas had a navy, and this is one of her grand ships, the Zavala. She was steam-powered, and she bristled with cannons too. She was prepared for battle. Beautiful work, beautiful level of detail. Here's another ship that was in the Texas fleet. It's called the Invincible. The ship started out once as a slave ship, then it was converted into a warship. She was grounded in 1837 in Galveston by two Mexican Navy brigs. However, her crew managed to escape and elude capture. Here you will find some navigational instruments. They were very precise for their time, and these were used by the ship's captain or the navigators aboard the bridge on most of these ships. Please pause and take the time to read the purpose of these instruments. I'm sure you will find it very interesting. Moving along, we are going to discuss our offshore exploration activities. Here's a large barge. It's used to transport pipes and other oil-related material offshore. And here we have another model of a supply ship. This kind of ship was used to transport workers and supplies to the rigs offshore. Here's a beautiful model of supertanker California Getty. This supertanker was used to transport millions of gallons of raw crude to Texas refineries, especially here in Corpus. Very beautiful model indeed. From the supertanker, we are going to transition over to Jackup rigs. These rigs were used in waters over 350 feet deep. Once the platform is submerged, the drilling platform is raised above the waves. As you can see, this other model you see is a Laughlin Brothers rig. This rig also has a separate area on the side for processing oil before it is piped ashore for further refinery and processes. This is a very elaborate and detailed model. Lots of reinforcement in the superstructure, as you should see. Many cross members. This structure is actually very over-engineered in order to withstand all the forces of nature that exist out in the open sea. Also notice the helipad above the living quarters for use for emergencies or delivering crew back and forth from shore to the rig. What is this behemoth of a drilling rig? It is called the Bullwinkle Project, and it was designed in 1988. This is one of the largest and tallest drilling platforms in the world, standing at 1,350 feet. And this platform was designed to drill in much deeper waters than the standard jackup rigs. We're going to end this second leg of our journey. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for the rest of this adventure.